Welcome to my salon. Today I'm going to show you all how to do funky bouncy waves, and I have a special guest with me, Serala.
Hello.
Yes, a lot of you might be familiar with Serala, this cute face. So Serala is here, and thank you so much, Serala, for being here.
No problem, my pleasure.
Yes, I'm so happy to have Serala here. Behind the scenes, we have Signature Photography. They are the ones who set up here today to do this really cool live video for us. And this hairstyle today is actually in preparation for a professional photo shoot that we will be doing later. So please stay tuned, look at this properly. There's a lot of tips that I will be sharing with you all. I am doing this style with a flat iron. I'm going to do curls with a flat iron, so you all would want to look at it attentively because you'll learn a lot. Yeah, so here we go. First, I'm going to, her hair is a little bit damp, so I'm going to dry it off. You don't want to put heat on wet hair, and when I say heat, you don't want to put flat iron on wet hair. When you hear that shh sound, basically it burns hair. You don't want to hear that sound. So we're going to dry this hair, and then we're going to start styling and doing those curls. What I'm going to put in her hair, I'll just put a little bit of Moroccan oil shine just to protect her hair from the heat. Just a little.
I can ask questions during this video.
Yes, you can ask anything you want to. This is just a nice method to put shine, any kind of oily substance in your hair, to put it around like this, as though you're kind of going to cream your hand or put lotion on your hand, right? So when you actually put it around your hands like this, you don't get too much oils on your palms, and sometimes you will actually put some kind of pomade or oil in your hair and the roots will look real oily. We don't want to do that. So by doing this method, you kind of start on the ends and it evenly distributes that moisturizer throughout your hair. So that's what we are kind of doing. And then we're going to take your hands and put it on the inside like this. I'm not putting it here, right?
No, not
okay. So basically what I did was put that oil all around my hand. So every time I move her hair, a little bit is being distributed in her hair and evenly, so she would not find like her hair is going to be really oily. Then we're going to just wind dry it a little.
It's a little bit, right?
Yes. Not yet, so good to go.
My hair is bothering you?
Basically, I just took a little bit of a little bit of the heavy water out of her hair. So just wind dry just a little bit. If it was a little bit more wet, I would dry it more, but it's not. It's been drying all the time. So what I'm going to do now is take a round brush and smoothen her hair in preparation to do those curls, because she has a little bit of frizz there, only because I had her sitting here for a while we were setting up behind the scenes. So she has a little bit of frizz there, and we just want to get it smoother because for her photo shoot later, we want that kind of smooth look. Alright. Let's start from the back.
Does the size of the brush, or the size of the curls you want, does that decide like the size of the brush that you use?
Actually it does. If we were just going to do blow dry only, and we wanted bouncy curls, we could do that with a blow dry, but today we're going to use a flat iron. Right. But if you wanted like really big bouncy hair, so you don't want to see spirals but you just want to see body, you can use a big brush, like maybe even like this one, which is big.
Okay.
And if you wanted to do, if your hair is very short, you would use a smaller brush depending.
Gotcha.
If you want to get flips, maybe you can use a smaller brush to get flips. So yes, it does matter.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Alright, so we're actually going to do a blow dry here. The aim here is really not to get her hair too straight, it's just to really dry it and to also get that to look a little bit smoother. We want her hair to look a little bit smoother, but not dead straight because we're going to actually do curls after. I'm not pulling you, right? Probably put a little bit. That's okay. A little bit. Okay, so I can't really talk while the dryer is on because it would just be noisy. So I could just explain. I'm just continuing to just dry this here and smooth it a little bit. And if you all are actually interested in doing a workshop, I will be doing a workshop soon on how to blow dry.
Because there's a whole technique in,
It's a whole
in
technique.
blow drying your
I mean,
hair,
I'm
right?
just going through this quickly, but I don't know if anybody would be able to pick up on it so quickly.
Right.
So, anybody who's interested in that one-on-one, how to blow dry, I will be doing it soon.
Okay. I will be signing up.
Very good. So if you all would actually notice, I am actually rotating my brush this way and pulling the hair away from her face. That's only because I want her curl of her hair to go into this direction. I want it when we're finished for it to be this way, off her face. If I wanted it on her face, like to frame her face, I would go to the front and pull it this way. But I don't want that. I want it away a little bit back. Remember you were asking that question earlier? So that's basically it. Even with the flat iron, I'll show you after.
I have another question. So when you pull in the hair, right? I don't know if it's just your girl, but like mine tends to stick, right? And get nutty.
Right.
So does that is it a technique in the way that you actually pull it too, right?
It is a technique.
Because it's not just me. I show somebody
No,
else
no, no.
stick and then
It definitely is a technique because
Okay.
I am actually using my fingers holding this hair, but I'm making an actual straight pattern. It's not zigzag under there. It's a straight pattern that I'm making this way.
Right.
Lifting that hair up. So you see, if you turn to the side of the mirror, you could even see straight parts.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put this brush at the bottom there, but I don't want to pull hair from the bottom because it will get nasty.
That's
So
probably
you
what
see,
I
it is
do.
a technique. I'm probably doing this so quickly and nobody understands. Oh my gosh, she's doing that so fast. But
Yeah.
you know, it really is a technique. You put this brush under there, not pulling hair in the from the bottom, and you're just rotating this brush. Rotating.
Right.
Rotating.
Okay.
Rotating.
Oh, me, mine would have stick right there and
Yeah.
not be able to go out. Okay, I got it.
See? So just kind of, but then it's kind of difficult to do this and this at once. But once you get the hang of it, frame it again, just there. You got it? Okay. Prem is my camera guy to the back of me in case you are wondering who is Prem. See, rotate, rotate. it too smooth because we're going to do curls after. So that's why I'm just leaving it with that pink bit. But I could also do this properly, and you'll have that volume on the root, and your hair would actually be pushed up like this, so you'll get a little bit of volume. So there are so many different techniques with the round brush. And
which we will learn at the workshop.
yes, which we will learn at the workshop. Which would not be live. I'm not going down too much to grab too much here at the bottom.
Right.
Can be holding it away from that root and rotating it back. Yes. I'm also not putting heat directly on this hair to burn it. My nozzle is actually slightly bent, and that's what you want. You don't want to kind of put hair directly. Even when you're doing it at home, Serala, and you're trying, don't put it like this because it would burn it. So you want to just have it kind of tilted.
Right. Okay. And that type of nozzle is recommended?
Yes. Yeah. So you want to look for a dryer that comes with a nozzle. You also don't want to just get any dryer. You want to get one that is, I have some here, that the heat has to be at least 2000 or more. I can check it. I can show it to the camera in a little while. Right. But it's not just the off-the-counter blow dryers, because they would not give you that finish that you want. You have to have a professional blow dryer. This is one. Yeah. There we go. And see? 2000 watts faster drying. So this is just one, and you can get this by me at Deepa Designs. Designs by the salon. So this is the salon. Deepa Designs the salon. What is wrong with me? I keep saying Deepa the Designs. Lovely. You should see how much body and stuff you have here, but I just don't want it too straight.
Right.
It looks nice. Now, as I reach to the front, I'm not going to really make any path now. I'm just picking up here as I go along. So as I rotate this brush right on the hair, so I'm pulling it up, right. And again, I'm kind of pulling it away from your face. Only because that's the look that I want for you today. But of course, if I wanted it free in your face, I would do it this way instead.
Right.
And it would come on your face.
Right.
See? But because I want it back, swept back, like this, that is why I'm actually doing it back.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to pull that hair in the direction you want it to really go.
Okay.
It takes a little practice, but you'll get it.
Yeah, that's
nice. Oh, and by the way, guys, I actually cut Serala. I got a haircut right before. So we did some layers, and we cut off 3 inches of her hair. That she's still getting
I like
used to.
it.
She like it.
Yeah.
So.
It feels lighter and, you know, bouncier.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the hair gets long, like it just feels like dead weight. Like you can't do anything with it. You know, it has no movement.
And you just want to get some.
Yeah.
And when you get a haircut, really, you feel like a new person.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see it right here, as is. You can see bounce here because of the layers and all of that we just did.
Right.
You can see the cuts all here. And we even did some layers to the front, so you have that band.
Okay.
Those bands. Gorgeous. It looks really cute. And all we did was a simple blow dry. This is not even the real thing. This is just preparing it now for what we're actually about to do with those curls. Now, in order to actually achieve what I wanted to achieve in the end for the photo shoot, I'm going to do smaller curls. Serala is going to be frightened when she sees it. She's going to be like, oh my god, these tight curls. But when we're finished, we are actually going to comb these curls out and get that wave that we talked about.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Yes.
I'm very amazed at what that blow dryer did.
Yeah. You see? But it's because it's a professional blow dryer as well.
Okay, okay.
If you were to get one, I'm not saying all the counter blow dryers are not good. Some of them are really good. But the professional blow dryers, they kind of give you that nice finish.
Yeah, because it's so smooth. Like,
yeah.
normally if I blow dry my hair, it'll still have like a lot of frizz. And then when I go out and the air takes it, it definitely begins to frizz.
Yeah. So you will feel the difference. If you're custom using it, just an ordinary one as opposed to a professional one, you would see the difference. You would know it. So I'm just going to just put a light hairspray on Serala's hair before I actually start doing those curls. This will just help those curls to set better, stay better. Very light, and I'm staying away from her. I'm not like on her roots with this spray. Just very light like this.
I love it just like this as well.
I know it looks gorgeous, right? I think it looks so nice, and it was so easy the way that I did it. And honestly, it took my time because I'm explaining. But if you were to do it on your own, trust me, it's going to take you like next to no time.
So if I had to come to wash and blow dry by you, like, I mean, that really takes
20 minutes.
Okay.
Really. Cool. Yeah. But then I've been told I work fast, so I don't know if that's a normal time, but usually really 20 minutes. For me.
And that works for me too, because I'm always like in a rush all the time. So that's perfect.
So, yeah. So here, guys, you can pop in here in 20 minutes and get a hairstyle.
And if you're like me, you're in a rush half the time because you're always late.
Yeah. Well, you see, look at that, it works out very well.
No, I mean, everybody has like the hectic lifestyles. You know, I have a lot of friends, they have kids, right? So they don't have a lot of time to spend.
Exactly. So it's just kind of like run in and run out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they still want to look good and take care of themselves, and
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly. Okay, so this is true. Okay, so I'm going to start doing these curls. This is just a flat iron, you know. And but it has to be a small flat iron. You will get a better finish, a better curl if it's like a 1-inch flat iron, which is very small like this. So I'm going to take smaller sections. Usually if you flat iron your hair, you are going to start from the root and pull down, clamp, pull down, like this. But to do a curl, we're going to do it wrong side. So my wrist would be like this, pulling it down. For you it might be different, because if you're doing your own hair, you would have to do at the back. So basically you would hold it like this and do this. But to do a curl, you're kind of going to do it wrong side, which is a little bit uncomfortable, but when you get a hang of it, it'll be better. So instead of pulling down this way, I'm going to rotate my hand so my fingers are actually facing, the tips of my fingers would actually be facing her scalp, basically. I'm going to do this, flip her hair over this flat iron, and then go around like this. So I'm just basically going to just keep turning it. So it wraps around this flat iron, hold it for a few seconds, let that curl go, and I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds so that it cools, it's not hot. When that cools off a little, just let it go. And just
Look at that!
Look at that.
And that's with the flat iron?
A flat iron, no curling iron.
Right.
And I'm just going to continue doing this. I'm taking very small sections. As you all can see, very, very small
How
sections.
Goldilocks curl!
Yes, I know! So again, I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to flip that hair back over and keep turning this flat iron around. Hold it for a few seconds, not too long because you don't want to burn off anyone's hair or your own. Hold it there for a little bit, let it cool. Take that shape and then let it go.
One of the things I just learned from you too, so even if I try it, I would pull it out.
Yes.
Like if you're curling a ribbon.
Right.
So that's what I would try to do.
So you have to hold it there for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not realizing you're holding it and then you're slipping it out and not pulling it out.
Correct. But you see that method that you're doing as well, that is a good method too. You would just get like this very slight wave.
Right.
But if you want curls, big bouncy curls, you would have to do this method.
Okay.
But you could also do it like that, but with your hair texture and your hair length, it would more or less look straight.
Right.
You know, you would not.
It doesn't have enough to.
Yeah. So maybe you would find it like, you know, you're not getting that curl. So because I did these curls, all I'm going to do is just a very small spray. Easy. That's it. Nothing too much because I want her hair to have movement. As I explained before, we're going to do a photo shoot. So I want her hair to have movement because I want Serala to throw her hair back and yeah, that's what I want. So we're going to have some fun. I'm also taking small sections. It's not that thick, maybe a quarter of an inch, which is like this much, quarter of an inch, this much.
So the hairspray that you use, of course, will determine the movement too, right?
Of course, and I am actually using Rosk Weightless. Weightless is basically weightless. It has absolutely, is not heavy. It does not leave any residue. I should be paid for advertising.
Ross?
Yes.
Ross distributor. Who we have to talk to?
Oh, should I say that loud? I don't know.
We'll talk to you after, don't worry.
Talk to you after, don't worry. But yes, Weightless is really good. I use it on all my brides. Clients have been using Weightless for years.
Right, okay.
It's really good. It doesn't leave any residue. So even if I were to spray this on your hair, then put the iron on it, some hairsprays, you'll find if you put heat on it, or even if you comb it out after, you'll see little white, like, I don't know, kind of like lint everywhere, all over your hair. This doesn't do that. The Ross Weightless is not bad. And of course, you can get that hair as well at Dear Designs. This salon. Who does it good this time? I said it properly this time. Your hair is so silky.
And with just the
yeah, it's so silky. Like Serala has some hair, people.
But I'm glad you showed me that way because my hair is so fine, right?
Yeah, it's so fine.
Everything weighs it down and then.
Right, and
so
it would kind of, everything would kind of just, it's so silky that it may not stay as it's supposed to. So you have to kind of put that extra little effort into your hair only because of that. But once you have that curl, and even though it's going to look real curly and you're going to be like, what did you do to me? When you comb it out, it'll look real good. When you comb out that hair, then you will have waves. So don't get scared when you're actually going to see all these curls now like curly locks. Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Yes. See that? Look at these nice cute little curls again. Oh. That's again because I stand in with my black top there. So it's basically the same method right through. See that? Stuff. So although you have like really good hair, like your hair not giving me trouble at all.
I didn't pay her to say that because I feel it's the first time I ever hear that.
You serious? No, I seriously no trouble at all. Like all these curls, effortless.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Every layer that I do, I'm just going to give it a little spray, nothing too much, because we're keeping that nice soft consistency. We want our hair to be flowy and not crunchy.
Right, crunchy. That is how I do mine. That is the perfect description.
Yes. Why?
Yeah, because I don't know better. Now I know. Yeah, or I think using the wrong hairspray and all of that.
It could be a wrong hairspray because some hairsprays, as I tell you, be so strong. There's another Ross hairspray which is stronger, which is called freezing spray.
Okay.
This one, if you put too much of it, it will be kind of crunchy. So I use this last.
Or like if you have an updo, you might use that one.
Yes, exactly. Right. So the weightless is better for every day or for you. Like if you have to do, let's say you have to do some broadcasting outdoor or something, you want your hair to look, you don't want it to, the breeze blowing but your hair like this. You don't want that. You want to see movement. It's nicer to use the weightless hairspray. And you notice how I'm actually doing it too. I'm not like, oh my god.
Yeah, just a slight.
It's a little thing. Very, very slight. Because I like flowy hair. And then also now, styles have changed so much. Now it's just natural. Messy bun, like, look at my hair. Like a messy bun or, you know, just something very, 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 very simple. People don't really do that kind of real slick down type of hairstyle like long ago where you have to put a hose of the spray in there. So.
And I think different like times you want to look different. You go to a wedding, you probably want your little updo, and then you might want something.
Exactly.
But I mean, if you're going out like on a Friday night or something, you really want that kind of sexy movement.
Yes.
And,
you want it to look styled and cute, but at the same time you don't want it to look like, oh gosh.
Where she feels she going?
Yeah, you know. You want your boyfriend to be able to pass his fingers through your hair. Not like pass and stick like that.
Tell me that's not a true story.
I feel it's a true story, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so sure if it have some guys look at our little things and they'll be like, yeah, I had some experience like that before.
But they probably, why your hair so hard?
Yeah.
Boys, they have it so easy.
Oh gosh, boys have it
These boys in the room don't have to do nothing.
These boys are choking up their laugh. They're choking up their laugh and just hand it like under.
Why? Or they put all their hand in your girlfriend here and it stick on. We'll talk that after.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. Oh my gosh.
And it's just a couple seconds you're keeping it in for to get cool.
Yeah, because I have it on a pretty high heat. So that's another thing. You're asking some really good questions. You keep them coming. There's another good question. If you have your flat iron on the highest heat, you don't want to hold that heat on your hair very long because it can burn off. So if you know that you can't really do that, you will take your time because this is not easy or it's a little bit more difficult for you to do and you might keep the flat iron longer on your hair, then reduce the heat.
Okay.
I would, yeah, because I think it's on the highest heat here, so I would probably put it on a 30 or the heat on this is basically up to 50 here. But some flat iron, the numbers on it is like 400.
Yeah, mine is like that.
Yeah, so then you probably want to keep it as 250 maybe,
okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So just average whichever one you have halfway. You know, but if you think you can handle all the heat and do it quickly, then fine, go and
I'll stay low.
Yeah. Before the next time you come out here and say, Deepa, come over here, mister.
Oh gosh.
Over here, mister.
Hey, knock on wood.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh.
Next thing you have goat mouth and thing there.
Your hair would not go missing. You would do a great job.
No, but I mean I'm learning a lot, so I know.
Yeah. So yes, the heat temperature have a lot to do with how long you should hold it on your hair. That's why I'm doing it fast, because I know it's a lot of heat, but I know I could work quickly with it as well. But then when you're doing this on your own hair too, it's a little difficult, because remember this is heat going close to your face, so you have to take your time and
who didn't burn their ears at one point?
Yeah, I have a burn straight down here now. That burn, oh gosh, I'll give you the story. That burn, I was sleeping, and my mother, that was years ago, she was flat ironing her hair. And but you know, children when you're sleeping, or even adults, they don't want to be disturbed when they're sleeping. So she's like, Deepa, be careful, the flat iron next to you. I didn't take on, I still rolled over. And my all hair was and it just like fell this way. So I have a burn here because of it. Yeah, Ma, I hope you're listening to this. I remember it very good. Yeah, so I have a burn from that. I can't remember if I have a burn like my hair. But I remember.
You've never burned your hair?
I
feel that's part of the ritual, like get a burn right here.
I burn my hair with a curling iron.
Yeah.
But I don't think like I burn like my hair. I don't think so. I can't remember. I cut my hand a million times cutting hair. Nipping it. But most hairdressers actually cut their hand a lot. A little thing, but that little, like a paper cut is the most like the worst cut. That is not a nice cut. Smallest little cut. Drive it crazy. If you see curls on your hair, oh my gosh, you look so cute.
And I know what we cut today too, but you do coloring and everything,
Oh,
so
yeah.
like we do highlights and
Yep.
lowlights and everything.
Yes. Now there's balayage technique.
Yeah.
Balayage is just a technique, and it kind of looks like your hair kind of a little bit grown out, but looks natural. So within all these curls, you would have seen the colors all in between and look natural. So I do all of that. Ombre, balayage, the full works. Come again.
And all your information is like usually on your Facebook page.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I don't know, well, of course on a weekend you work Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I work Saturdays and Sundays, but usually Sundays I actually keep for brides.
Yeah, reserved.
Yes, reserved for
That's
brides. Saturdays I used to as well a lot, but from maybe by the end of this year I will be just working hair road, right through.
Right.
I don't want to be working on the road again. I'll have the salon open.
Okay.
Yeah.
But talking about brides, people, you were telling me before we started, so you would do like full styling and...
Oh yeah, and dress them.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I say dress, I don't do makeup, but I do tying their saris or even dresses, even wedding dresses with lacing up and so on, all of that. So you can hire me for the day, and I will be there all day,
Right.
tending to every need. But yeah, that's basically it. Draping dupattas, everything. If it works. And I would go on different locations, because some brides have different locations. One location, their first outfit is at home. Their second outfit is the temple. The other location would be maybe the reception hall. How do brides do it though?
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's me. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
No, and I think somebody think it's okay, I decided to talk at the same time. Somebody things you take for granted, so you don't realize that you have to reserve a person to help you get into these things.
Of course. And some brides think that they can do it all on their own.
Or their bridesmaid can help them, or their sister.
Yeah, but that day is so hectic. Like, oh my gosh, I've had brides where everybody's trying to get dressed, and your time is going, and having somebody to dress you is so.
And the groom getting vexed already.
All that.
And the guest hungry.
I know, you see,
all
these things to consider. All these things to consider.
And fellas, you're going to the wedding, they invite you for what? And the bride and groom don't show up until...
Oh my
No, but things
gosh.
happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here, all can happen if you don't hire someone to dress you. Please contact me. Email me at deardesignsLimited@gmail.com.
And you have so many pictures and all of that. Like I was going through your page and you have lots of...
Yeah.
Because you're doing this for how long?
Oh gosh, more than 10. I think I'm doing it for probably... Let me see. I think 10 years. Yeah. Let's just say 10. But I love it. Yeah, I love my job. It's fun. It doesn't feel like work.
That's important.
Yeah, and just making everybody feel cute. That is so, that is a nice job.
Yeah, when you feel cute or like when you feel good, like
Yeah.
you feel empowered almost.
Exactly. Sometimes you just need a little bit, like when your ends need a little cutting, and then you get those, and then you get your hair styled right after, you get that trim. You
Yeah, no,
feel
even a
different.
wash and blow dry, like...
Feels nice.
Yeah.
It feels amazing. That is true. Even a wash and blow dry. When that is what I actually plan to do here as well. Kind of like a therapeutic wash bar area.
Okay.
So you can come and get treatments done and just lay back and enjoy it, and
Well, I was going to tell you, I think that's one of like
so
the best feelings ever when a hairdresser washing your hair.
Yeah. Nice little massage and Yep. So soon to come. You'll be able to come here on a rough week, at the end of a rough week. Leave looking fabulous, but when you stay a couple hours here, it will be
feeling all right.
Yeah, sometimes in the salon you have to wait so long. But even though you're waiting here, the intention is to have a nice relaxing atmosphere.
Okay.
Look at how many curls you have now.
But I'm surprised again how easily
Yeah, it's getting very easy. And your hair looks short now. But it's cute. When we're going to comb all this out, then you'll see that wave, and then we will Go and take some photos. Have you ever seen your hair with tight curls like this before?
I don't know if there's many.
Yeah. And it's looking a lot more because I'm doing so many. Like I'm taking very small patterns.
Right.
And
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I've never seen.
Yeah.
That
If I had taken off like a chunk of your hair and rolled it together, it would not be as.
I like what feel. I just want to do this.
And it feels soft.
Yeah.
With the spray and everything, and it doesn't feel like, oh my god.
Crunchy.
Crunchy. That's the word. Crunchy. It doesn't feel crunchy.
So, all my makeup artists and hairstylists, I think, take like half an hour longer with me because I only have to talk to them.
Well, that's good. You will be relaxing fast too.
But then I'll distract you all.
No.
I need to learn to stay quiet.
No, don't stay quiet. And we are almost finished anyway. Alright, so your hair actually falls naturally on this side.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave it on that side. For this photo shoot, I want the root to have a little bit of body. So before I reach the top, all I'm going to do is back comb or tease here. And this is what we do, we just do this. See? What I like to do when I back comb or tease is just put a little spray by the root so it doesn't come down too easy. But just a little because we don't want too much knots. And then I'm going to come back in here with this. I'll split this in half because I don't want it too big. And I don't want to roll. I don't want to roll this hair towards your face. I want it back. I want it swept back off your face. So that's why I'm actually going to take the hair and do it this way because this way.
So you're rolling in the direction that you want the hair
to go back. So the tip of your hair, the tip of it should be back.
Okay.
So you're
that's
gonna,
a good little
yeah. Right. So the tip of your hair should, once you roll it back, you want the tip to end up at the back. If I wanted it forward, then the tip would end up here, like so. We don't want that. We want it like this. See? And you see that you get a little bit body there.
That's when we back combing.
Yes, that's when we back combing. Or teasing, as lots of people still use that too. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing now. Because I'm so close to your root, we're going to show where your path is. I don't want to do too much back combing because it will show to the top. I don't want it to show the top here. So I'm just doing it very, very lightly. Put a little spray here. And then I'm going to come back in. Flat iron. I'm going to do the back section first. This section, leave this one out. Once the ends are very short, you'll have to take your time because it could slip out of the flat iron. And this piece, I am not really going to curl it too much because then she would end up with one very, very small little curl all the way up here. So I'm just kind of leaving it straight and swept back like this. So you see, this side, you have body, you have curls. Now, because I have to start from the bottom, I'm just going to flip over here, just a little bit, meet apart, and continue exactly how I was doing it all the time.
I think that direction really takes a little practice.
Yeah, to get it off your face a little bit would be. Because you see, when you're doing it, because I'm doing it on you, it's probably a lot faster and easier. But if you had to do it on yourself, you would have to figure out how to, position your hands. And that is what actually, a little difficult.
Brighter, past, what What type of hairspray?
It's weightless hairspray. Which camera am I on? Okay, so this is it. Ross weightless hairspray. There we go. You can private message me if you need them. You could only get them in a salon. So you can check your salon, or if they don't carry it, you can private message me and.
Or you can make this your salon.
Or you can make this your salon, even better. I like you.
I'm looking for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to work for signature photography just now. We negotiated, don't worry.
You do well. I love pictures so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for just in a little while. When the photo starts. Sorry.
It's okay.
I've been told this hairspray smells nice though, so
yeah,
you might actually. I just smoothen your root because this is not to the top of your hair and you don't want it to look, like it wasn't styled. And back comb in just a little, just to give you a little lift on your root, so it doesn't look too flat down. So just back comb in just a little, because I don't want you to look like you're going to a wedding either. This photo shoot is kind of a little bit soft and flowy, But if you were to go to like a formal event, we could have done it a little bit more and get all hair puffier.
Right. Okay.
Make it look more formal. But for the photo shoots, I think something a bit natural and flowy for every day. You could wear it for any event. The only reason I'm taking it kind of chunky now is because it's going to be so close to your face. I don't want like too much spiral curls to your too close.
So, like you're doing the curl more to the end, right? And not the top.
Yes, like all the way down here.
Right.
Right. Because I don't want it all the way down to your face. So, natural. And then, because you have bangs now, I don't want to put curls too close to your forehead. So I'm kind of just sweeping it back. And you would notice I kind of doubled this a little. I didn't just pull it straight. I'm kind of curving it back so that you kind of get that nice bounce on the end, but it kind of stays back. And you still get a little curl, but we can break that up after. Right. That's the beauty of doing this. Any style. You can do it however, even to the front, but curls we can comb out after.
Yeah, because I was just going to tell you, if I did that, the whole thing would be straight, but then I saw that technique which you did with
So you kind of want to bend that hair, but not too much. You have to kind of do it with a nice flowing motion.
Yeah.
So that it's not a crease. Exactly, because you don't want lines. You want it to kind of, it just takes a little practice.
Okay.
So as you can see, you have nice short hair. Have you seen your hair with like short like this?
Like kind
of like a Marilyn Monroe kind of thing.
The tight curls.
Yeah, those tight curls. It looks so cute right there. I like it. I like it just as is, but that's not the direction we're actually going in today. I just put a little bit of serum on my hands again, and I'm going to try to comb out some of this now. Okay.
But when you say comb out, you actually use
I'm using my fingers, but you can use a comb too, so I might do that. Let's just see how it looks when I start with my fingers first, because the fingers, using my hands, I wouldn't bring up the curls too much to get it too straight. We're kind of taking our time and doing it, in other words. We can also shake it out like this too, but I want it more of a wavy sort of look. And that's the direction we go in. So you see, it was curly here, but as I use my hands and started to take these curls out, I can actually hold bigger amounts of your hair and twist it, get bigger curls like this too. So I can maneuver that hair around to create whatever style I actually want.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even the ends. I don't want the ends to look too frizzy, so if I keep, see, look at that. So you can do that as well. comb out those curls so that it doesn't look too tight anymore. All the curls are kind of away from the face, so I'm going to play around it a little bit just so that it kind of stay away. So that's one method we can just use to break up those curls so that it doesn't look too curly. And then we can still break it apart, play around it again, break that up what we just did, and you will have kind of like fluffy hair. So you see, the more we actually play around that hair, sorry, let me to pull it. Then we're playing around that hair right now. And that little piece just on your face like that looks
It's
so
very glam,
gorgeous.
I find.
It looks very glam. And we can actually pull this up a little bit. But me personally, if we were to slick it like this, it looks a little bit more formal. This looks a little bit more fun. If we were to put a little bit more body on the sides like this, as opposed to this.
Yeah.
But they both look amazing. So as we're doing our photo shoot, we can actually leave this like this. We can actually pull it back like this. You know, we can actually have you take your hands and do this. See how many styles you guys got with just these curls?
Yeah.
Yeah? I could even do an up style.
I see
Like
that
holding all
like
this.
happening, yeah.
Yeah, I can actually hold all of this softly because now messy hair is in style. And twist it to the back, something like this. Leave these ends down. Leave this here. And we can put a nice little flower or something here. You'll get this really nice, soft, you know, updo, which is still formal. And because you have these curls, you can just play around these curls and they will last. That's the beauty of it. And it looks formal, look at that.
I know, and just from the curls, like we're able to do so many styles.
So many styles. And you have that shiny, soft, flowy waves all to the back. It's not tight and it's not crunchy. And we're actually going to leave it just as is. So during your photo shoot, just as I showed you, just as I showed all of you actually, we can maneuver her hair around to create different styles during this photo shoot. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm amazed.
Yeah. There we go. Nice curls, soft, flowy. Shake it up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice and flowy.
Yeah, nice movement, and
Nice
it feels
movement.
light. It doesn't
Yeah.
like weigh you down.
No.
No.
And it doesn't look strange even when you shake it up a little bit. So even if you were to go out, you wouldn't kind of mess it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You would still look stylish. Look at that.
Yeah, and I
It's
still have room
gorgeous.
to pull down if
Yeah.
I wanted more.
I think it's real sexy, chic.
Yeah.
That kind of look. I think it looks amazing.
I
And
love
when we
it.
start doing that photos after, you see just what you're doing there, holding up your hair and stuff, that's going to look amazing in that photo shoot.
Awesome.
Boys, what do you all think? It's nothing new that the audience doesn't know. It's have boys in the background, okay?
They're probably saying, ladies, there's plenty work.
Yeah. But this is amazing,
Yeah.
Serala. We're going to have so much fun with those pictures now. Yeah.
Great.
You can
I
ask
love it.
if anybody has any questions. They can
And
ask you.
yeah, this one. So this is the end of our hairstyle for today, but it's not really the end because we're actually going to do pictures and so on just now. So you will see the finished product. You'll see different variations of it. I'll try to probably do 2 different ones. And as you all can see, Serala playing around with that hair, it doesn't move. It just has a lot of movement. It's still fun. She's still having a lot of fun with her hair. So if you all can just focus your eyes on her for a while, you will see. If anybody have any questions at this point, you can ask. I will try to answer all your questions. I'm sorry that I can't see who is tuned on, but I know this will be shared after, so anyone who actually comes on later, you will be able to see it, and you can still private message me with questions, and I will still try to answer them. I'm trying to log on so I can see who has questions and who doesn't. I know that we did this video during work hours, but I appreciate everybody who took the time to actually come on. I'm seeing 4,000 something. That's awesome. Yeah, that was really, really awesome. Oh wow. No one beats Deepa. Thank you, Ashley. My self-esteem level just went straight.
I agree.
So I'm asking all the courses.
Okay. Okay, courses I will actually. Oh, hi Kamara. Look at how many people. Like Kavita. That's my cousin. Oh my gosh, you all are so cool. Gorgeous. Yeah, her hair looks amazing. And this is a style that everybody.
Should I be showing it off?
Yeah, you swing away. Come on, enjoy that. Yeah. You see how lovely Serala is wearing this hair? Serala hair is actually long about hair, but we did trim it before. We did layers before, so you can see the layers. You can see where the shorter curls are. So the layered hair just add a lot more to the hairstyle. If you want to do curls, curls looks nicer when it's layered. They fall just on top of each other, so that's really, really cool. But anybody can do these styles. It's very simple, and you also, if you look at the entire video, you would see I held up her hair, put it to the side, so they are different. There are probably so many different styles you can get with just this one thing that we did. The courses, I will be putting more information on it soon. I have had some people contact me very recently to do a blow drying workshop. So I will be doing it soon, and I will put the information on the hair trends page. So please stay tuned to that for when I post that up. The only thing is I have only 4 stations at the salon, and I will only be able to work with 4 people at a time. So limited space, of course.
So book early, right?
Book early. But there will be many. Like I would have them running, you know, ever so often.
So yeah, it's good to Deepa, because then you could like entertain questions.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes. So anybody have other questions, please feel free to message me. This was really fun, Serala. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you
for doing this for me. You look
Friday,
amazing. You're
Friday afternoon, everybody's in work, and I'm getting my hair
she's getting glammed up.
Thank you.
And she has signatures photography camera all over her. Like I will post a picture of the background. What this looks like, the setup here in the salon looks amazing. It's so much fun. Thank you, Vasan and Prem, for being here and setting up. And in fact, we were supposed to just do a photo shoot today, and Signature Photography, they recommended that we did a live video on Facebook. And then only when they pull up here earlier, guess what? All this equipment just came inside the salon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So thank you so much for doing all of this. Signature Photography, it will be posted again, so you'll see their work, and please go onto their page and look at all their work. They do amazing weddings, any event. They even do advertising for companies, so if you need, work for your business or so on, advertising for your business, please call them. They will be there to help you brand yourself in a very spectacular way, right? So please go into Signature Photography. Everybody knows Serala. Come on, whoever don't know Serala, seriously, people like.
No, good to meet you.
Yes, so who don't know you? This is Serala. Serala is actually one of Trinidad and Tobago's presenters and one of our public figures in Trinidad. So y'all can check out.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and I'm so happy to have Serala here.
Fun.
Yes, I'm so happy to have everybody here today to help me do this. And
For marketing ideas as well.
Oh
yes, and honestly, as Serala has been here, she's been giving me and Signature Photography a lot of marketing ideas. And in fact, we even did a little demo with her before, so that was actually really, really nice. So Serala have been coaching me right before this thing started.
It was
so
fun.
Thank you again. Yes.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you for watching. I've seen so many. I don't even know how many views it's been now, and I don't know how long we've been online so far. How long the video is?
About 40 something minutes.
40 something minutes, 4,000. That's
50
awesome.
minutes.
On a work day, during the day, they started probably 1 o'clock or 12:30. I don't even know. So thank you all for taking time on your lunch break or anything for tuning on and looking at us. And stay tuned for more and look out for our pictures. Yay! Thank you. Tomorrow we will be doing also another live feed with another special guest and another great public figure in Trinidad and Tobago. So tune on. I'm not going to tell you who it is, just like I didn't really tell you until right before Serala came who was going to come on. So tomorrow we'll be doing it again. And of course, signature photography will be here. So please tune on to see the other hairstyle that is coming up tomorrow. Bye!